Now, here is a complete box of shite, but if we dig deep enough, we may well find something of interest. Basically, I've bought this bulk lot of rubbish on eBay because of what's underneath. So I'm just going to run through it very quickly. I'm just going to try these games out and I'll share the experience with you. So the first one, you can hear the sound to, James Bond the Jewel. Check this out, there's not even any plastic. It doesn't come with instructions, I mean these are in a bad way. Primal Rage, no instructions, plenty of sellotape though. Again, that's in a bad way. Aquatic Games, hate that game. Look at the crushing on that, beautiful. In a bad way. Dave Robinson, Supreme Court Basketball. That's complete. Shaq Fu, fan favourite. Gynog, lovely printed out cover there. It's nice. Nice finish. The case doesn't even close either. Nice faded Streets of Rage 2, anyone? Ratley cartridge. No instructions. Now here's the three that I'm actually interested in. I bought all these games for £30. I'm just going to bundle that lot straight up on eBay, get shot, whatever I can get. First one, Spider-Man, Japanese Mega Drive. No instructions. Mickey Mania, in pretty much mint condition. Quality game actually. And here's the one I bought the whole package for. Turtles Return of the Shredder. Getting excited, right? Yeah? Unfortunately, it's not real, it's a fake. But I'm still not really bothered. It's actually got plastic screws. Tried to undo them to take a look, but actually broke them. But I'm not bothered it's a fake. Obviously, you know, it's a very desirable game on the Mega Drive. Looking at between 40 and 50 quid. People are asking £100 for the Japanese version, so I'm not bothered. I think for £30 for all those games, considering what I'm probably able to manage to shift the rest on for, it weren't a bad deal. So let's go and check out some of these games in action. So here we are. I don't know how well this is going to work out. I'm hoping to at least try all of these games just to check that they work. And I thought I'd share the experience with you. So first up is 007, James Bond the Jewel. Bit of a deformed face there. So Domark production. And I have watched this game playing over and over for about the last half an hour, so I can already tell this is a keeper. It's a shame about the actual box art just being in horrendous condition. I don't think I'll even bother with that, I'll just keep it loose cards only, but I think there's a lot to like here. So I love the attention to detail, the graphics really are nice. Plays very much like something like Rolling Thunder. This first level here. Oops. Rescue three ladies. It moves along at a nice rate, and just out of interest, I've got my Mega Drive set in Japanese region 60 Hz, so we'll see if we're into any issues with these PAL games, although a couple of them are allegedly Japanese. That's ended me in trouble now. I've already seen the consequences of falling in here are pretty brutal. Yeah. Well, I think that's all you can say. James Bond, over and out. So yeah, we'll move on to the next game. Yeah, I think this is a pretty decent game. Nice little run and gunner. Nice graphics, cool sound. What can you say? James Bond theme on the Mega Drive, yes please. So next, a shooter I already own. So I'm not keeping, well, probably going to keep James Bond, and there's a couple of other games that I'm going to keep, Turtles and Mickey Mania, but the rest I'm probably going to get rid of on eBay unless anybody on here particularly wants them. And I can't say the condition is, you know, going to be much to everyone's sort of liking. They are in a bit of a bad way. I was thinking just bundle them all up and get shot and try and get a bit of money back. So this is an absolutely brilliant shooter. Easily one of the best in the system if you ask me. I've made one video, it was a long time ago. I used to record off my LCD television about this game, but certainly a shooter I've played quite a bit. Now the unfortunate thing about this video is because I'm doing everything in real time, some games are probably going to seem a little bit brighter than others. I'm just looking at the screen now, this one looks like it's a bit dark, but just really a quick glance, make sure they work. This is one of them games where I stick it on and end up wanting to play it for like an hour. best try and get rid of those palm trees. So I will leave it there, otherwise it's going to go on too long. But yeah, couldn't really recommend a game more higher than this if you're into shooters on your Mega Drive for the actual price you can get it for and the quality of the title. Well worth picking up if you don't have it already. Of course, I've got a copy of that spare. I can stick the label back down for you, but I can't really do a lot about the photocopied front cover. So next up is a game that everyone with Mega Drive should own. Give you a clue, Rattles. And that is Streets of Rage 2, which should come up as Bare Knuckle 2 here. So there we go. And this is just incredible. I should have really made gameplay videos about this series of games already, but the soundtrack alone is worth buying the game for. But fantastic beat 'em up. 2-player as well. Every time I put this game on, someone comes around and play it. It's literally play it till we've run out of continues. Don't think I've ever completed it. Got quite close, but this is just brilliant. You know, I'm sure there's not many people watching this who haven't played this game in the past, but in case you haven't, it's available everywhere at this point. You know, it's on your iPhone, it's on your Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, on the Xbox 360 and PS3, it's everywhere. So definitely recommend checking it out. Still holds up well to this day, I think. Still very playable. Probably the most playable 2-player beat 'em up on the system. I do own all 3 of them, and this is undoubtedly the easiest to get into. The first one, the special move, was like a police car with rockets. It was cool, but it was a little bit over the top, and you know, this is the special move here, and that's far superior in my opinion. You know, there was quite a big difference between this and the first one, I think. It was just all the little things. Superb series of games. Fully recommend checking any of them out. So I think I will leave it there. So like I say, otherwise this video is going to go on forever. But yeah, Streets of Rage 2, Bare Knuckle 2, essential. Get it if you haven't already. Right, next up's a game that makes me angry. This game let me down big time. I got this when it first came out. I don't know if I hired it out or like traded in to get it or something, but I didn't have it for long. And I can't believe it. James Pond let me down. So it's the aquatic game starring James Pond and the Aquabats. Basically sold his soul to Penguin Biscuits. It's a chocolate biscuit manufacturer in this country. I don't know. Maybe it's sponsored by someone else in America. And it starts off okay. You know, a bit of a running race, track and field-esque. Could have done with that bird picking me up. Should have used my rapid fire joystick. So this is about bearable. Alright, you know, I'm not happy about what it's doing to my joypad. But there you go. Too slow, didn't qualify. Well, I didn't even get through it, unbelievable. So yeah, well, the next event, basically, let me just, oh no. No, not again. No, I'm not doing it to myself again. The next event, it was like this sea lion, it was this, I don't know, sea lion, you had to bounce these balls out of the way of the opponent for 4 minutes. Oh, it used to make me rage. I'm glad we didn't go there actually. And talking of rage, here's the next game. Fine, beat 'em up. Very much hyped up. Never got this. I was never really a big beat 'em up fan outside of Street Fighter and maybe Mortal Kombat back that, you know, when these systems were relevant, or at least new. But I remember the hype about this, especially the arcade machine. Everyone was after, you know, the Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat crown, and there was some crazy games, and this was one of them. Now I remember this getting heavily slated because I don't think there's any special moves. But rage away. Gotta give a big shout out for the lady in the background with the pink dress on. Because, you know, we are in Antarctica. I'm fighting Blizzard. The aptly named Blizzard. What Oh, and he's pulling out the backhands like no tomorrow. My bloke hasn't got hands, you know what I mean? I'm at immediate disadvantage, all I've got is a tail. Now, there's a lot of blood. Doesn't really make up for the fact that the game's rubbish, but... Whoa, frozen to death. Whoa. So, yeah, well, I think that'll do me for that game. Yeah, if anybody's after a copy of Primal Rage with sellotape on the front cover of the box, give your Uncle Darren a shout. Okay, next up, it's Dave Robinson's, or David, sorry. No, you don't like being called Dave. David Robinson's Supreme Court Basketball. I actually remember this game. I thought it was an EA game, but maybe it's just... Maybe I'm getting confused, but yeah, certainly this style of basketball game I remember well. I'll just press start as fast as possible, hopefully it'll start the game in some sort of quick succession. I don't know if these real teams, I don't know any of that sort of information. I know that man's got a big tash. I don't even know what colour I am, so they must be red. Oh, it's nice graphically. Nice bit of music going on, if you can call it that. Very realistic trainer squid on the court. Listen to the bass line kicking in now. Go on. So pretty simple to play actually. So it's like A to pass, B to shoot, C to change your opponent. I reckon Electronic Arts stole the idea from this game. I don't know about the release schedules, but this isn't too bad. I imagine this would be quite good fun. Travelling violation. Just always the worst. That's the one bad thing about playing American sports games for me, is I don't actually understand the rules. That doesn't stop me from enjoying Mutant League Football or NBA Jam. So I played EA Hockey for years and I still didn't understand the rules. How did you miss from there? But yeah, before I get carried into this, yeah, that's it. It's a basketball game. It seems okay. Here's a great classic fighter here. I know this is one of SNK Neo Geo Man's favourite games. He's a bit upset when he found out this wasn't released on the Neo Geo AES or MVS or CD. But you can't have them all. Electronic Arts jumped in on this joint. Delphi Software, you know from Flashback. Yeah, this is another one of their top quality creations. That's right, it's Shaq Fu. It wouldn't be right unless you did choose Shaq, would it really? This game has got a really bad reputation, and I can't even get off the actual start screen. So here it is, Shaq versus Prince of Persia. Now I have had this game before in the past. I mean, I got rid of it, but graphically it's pretty cool. But the sprites are very small. I don't really know enough about it. It just seems quite hard to get near the opponents. Down you go, Prince. Ain't over yet. What's he keeps flashing the screen like that for? He's going to damage my television. That's why this game's so unpopular, because all the televisions it damaged. What do you think it is in Street Fighter? Now, I don't... That's a move. Didn't seem like a very good move though, just sort of did this fancy jump straight into his leg, so you lose. And I think that'll do. Yeah, Shaq Fu. If you want a copy, pretty bad condition, maybe the box shuts, give me a call, 0800 dirtygames.com. So next up, we're getting on to the cream of the crop now. It's Spider-Man. Now I have played this one in the past. It's okay, music's pretty cool. So weirdly I've had no issues whatsoever with any of these games running them in Japanese 60Hz. I don't know if that's a complete fluke or what quite scorers. So here we go. Never trust the police. Yeah, he was wearing a mask. I've got to escort this lady through the streets. Excuse me. Whoa, what's going on? I've had a bit of spider spunk. Separates the men from the boys. Yeah, I remember. I have no idea years ago how long I spent looking the first time I played this about getting into that window. God, it was a nightmare. I was like hanging around the top of the buildings. I think you can cheat. I should perhaps keep this game. Not a big superhero fan, but I'm a sucker for Sega Mega Drive games. Oh, when white chocolate mice. What's that? Oh yes. Yeah, I like this. You always know in these sort of games, it's like Shinobi, there's always going to be somebody lurking around. Oh, I'm peaceful Spider-Man. I don't want to fight, I just want to get out of here. That's a bit awkward. Whoa! Someone's eye out with that. Oh! Oh, jeez. Bit more spider spunk in your eye. How's that treat you? Can't see nothing now. He's banging that out quick. Oh, I've got a meter for that in the bottom. Yeah, so I should probably not get carried away, but this seems pretty cool actually. Tell I'm getting into it. Hey, come on. Yay. Yeah, Spider-Man. That seemed like a pretty cool game actually. Definitely a keeper. Right, next up, Mickey Mania. No, I've heard nothing but good things about this game. I don't mind the odd platformer. Especially been getting into Aladdin recently, so Traveller's Tales, very good company. So yeah, as I remember, I think this game starts off in black and white, that's right. I watched Tutti UK playing this. That is just amazing. Look at that, there's Minnie. I like it. Graphics are fantastic. Look at that, the attention to detail. Really was incredible. Hey, we're going up in the world. What they were achieving with the Mega Drive at the end of their lifetime. I think this was a pretty late game. Really should have an entire gameplay devoted to this, I reckon. Classic. Wow, you gotta get hit sometimes to get the stars. Oh. Yeah, this looks cool. This looks like a definite keeper. A little bit confusing about where you can jump and where you can't, but then again, uh-oh, yeah, I got killed. Oh. It's got you addicted because, oh no, jumped off the sea now. Oh, I like the restart points at least. Ring bells. Surely I've already done that. Oh, there's one there I've not rung. See, it's not swaying. Oh. Stop playing, Darren. Stop playing. Must ring last bell, see what happens though. I rang them. The bridge appears. Oh, that's genius. Oh, now I need that guy. Come here. Fatty. Look at that, the way the colour's coming in now. Oh, perhaps most people have already played this. What's going on? Come here. That's it. Oh, I knew that was what you had to do. But yeah, I'll leave it there. This looks absolutely brilliant. Definitely a keeper. And so last but not least, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Return of the Shredder. Oh, it's not even the Japanese version, it's the American version. Yeah, something like that. Massive fan of the Turtles I used to be. Always wanted this game, but I always felt it was pretty overpriced. That's why I sort of decided to take the plunge. I mean, the box does look pretty real, but for the money I got them for, I think I got a pretty decent price. Probably be able to get 20 quid back for the other games. So I've got 3 pretty cool games. I'm going to keep Spider-Man, Mickey Mania, and obviously this. Very well regarded Konami game on the Mega Drive. I've got most of the good ones now: Rocket Knight, Castlevania, Probotector, Zombies. All the ones that I'm interested in anyhow, but yeah, this game definitely going to have to do a proper gameplay video on it without a shadow, because it is absolutely brilliant. I remember having this back when I first originally owned my Mega Drive, or when it came out at least, and the only reason I got rid of it was because it was easy to complete with 2 people once you had countless hours playing it. And that's how it was back then, weren't it, really? Once you'd completed a game, you just got rid of it. You weren't going to stick it on a shelf or collect it for keepsake. Well, never ending. Yeah, very impressive technical feat on the system, I think. And these games, they're brilliant on the Mega Drive as well, the Turtles games. Not playing on the Mega Drive, on the Game Boy. Got Turtles 1 and 2 and massive fond memories of playing those. I suppose when you're into something, it's going to seem good, but this still plays really well. Obviously, who didn't love the Turtles arcade machine, really? Especially if you played with 4 people. Awesome sauce. So I'm going to leave it there anyway, but yeah, if you watched all the way through, I thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll load some more videos soon. Oh, they're annoying.